This is a typical bookcase composed of simple panels, part box objects type, for which you can generate automatically the cut list. To create a cut list with fractional units as they are presented by the system, first select Building US units in the lower right corner of the screen. Then select the System Unit Type to create a cut list. To create a cut list with fractional units but without the plus sign, select Fractions from the list. In this case, the fractional part reduction is created by the system. The units should be set to Building US in the lower right corner of the screen. To create a cut list with fractional units, but with a minus sign instead of a plus sign, so that the inch part looks connected, select the Fractions minus option from the list. In this case, the reduction of the fractional part is also created by the system, so first you have select Building US in the lower right corner of the screen. To create a cut list with a fractional part but not with reduced fractional part, select the Fractions Equal option from the list. As in the previous cases. The minimum fraction of an inch is taken from the system settings. However, in this case, this change is more noticeable in the list because the denominator remains unchanged and equals the set minimum inch. This is my favorite way to present fractions because all dimensions share the same division, and it's easy to create a simple template for marking all dimensions. In this case, the conversion method is independent of the system and unit settings. So the Building US unit setting in the lower right corner of the screen only needs to be changed to change the value in the denominator of the fractional, the division method. To demonstrate precision, I'll first change the dimensions of one of the furniture elements. As you can see, with the system settings for fractions, there's no difference. With such high precision in the data window for a given furniture element, the elements appear to have the same dimensions, even with the highest precision setting for the whole. After system reduction, the dimensions for the fractional part are the same. The precision option in the cut list applies to all report types equally. However, to see such a small difference in dimensions, you need to set the precision level for inches to the maximum and select the report without fractional part reduction, fractions equal. First, I created a report with the default precision of 6 decimal places and, using the Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V keys, saved it for later comparison. Now, all I need to do is generate a new report. But with the precision set to 0 decimal places. As you can see, the values for the changed element differ in the cut list. To better illustrate this, I'll copy the data to a text file. The difference is very small, but as you can see, you can also set the precision for fractions. Unit report types can be mixed. However, keep in mind that the System, Fractions and Fractions minus options require the units to be set to Building US in the lower right corner of the screen. Other unit types calculate and present data independently of the system. Also with the system option and standard units, the area on the cut list will be rounded to square centimeters. Which is useless in Poland, as chipboard prices in stores are set per square meter. Therefore, if you want to use the system option in a practical way, you should set the area to square meters.